Hey guys, what's up? Chris Rod, Sun City Lawn Care, coming at you with another video, summertime video. I haven't done a lot of these because I've been crazy busy with work, but I got something that I want to test, and it's two phases, okay? Phase one is why you should not scalp your Bermuda lawn in the summertime, why you should let it grow a little bit taller, okay? Again, we're talking about Bermuda grass primarily. I've got Bermuda grass. It is a hybrid Bermuda that I've been maintaining pretty low. Oh, let's get down here. Okay, so I've been maintaining it really low this year. I mean, as you can see, maybe an inch, maybe a half inch. I haven't mowed it in a week. Actually, this is gonna be week 2. Last week, what I did was I ran a real mower over it twice last week. So I haven't used a rotary mower in 2 weeks. This is week 2. Okay, so today I'm going to use my Lawn Boy 21-inch rotary mower on it, and I'm going to do phase 1 of this. Phase 1 again is why you should not change the height of your grass during the summertime. And we're triple digits here in El Paso right now. Okay? We just got put in officially in the summer recently. So now it's a matter of whether or not you should maintain or whether you should increase your grass height. Okay, during the heat of the summer, you should, and what I recommend you do is you should let your grass grow a little bit taller. Okay, now my Bermuda, okay, it's very thick. I put down a PGR earlier in the year. Obviously, to promote lateral growth, okay, to get the stolons going left and right and all over the place. So what it comes down to is your top growth, okay? So don't change the top growth height, and instead, during the heat of the summer, let it get a little taller. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? The reason why is because in the heat of the summer for Bermuda grass, and I got some in my eye. I cut my tall fescue in the front right now, and I trimmed it, and I didn't put on my freaking protective eyeglasses, my eyewear. Anyways, a little trouble spot right there. I'm doing some lawn leveling this year, and it's just been a nuisance to me. So anyways, going back to the point at hand is let it get a little taller, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. I've been cutting yards all day today, and our Bermuda lawns are freaking growing like crazy, all right? Unless you are incorporating a PGR, your Bermuda grass is gonna get out of control, okay? And unless you're mowing 2-3 times a week, it is going to get too tall too fast, again, unless you're incorporating a PGR, but most people don't. Oh, this is killing me in my eye. Okay, so anyways, so raise the mower deck a notch. Don't be afraid to do that. Let it get a little tall in the summer. Let it protect itself. There's nothing wrong with that. To be honest with you, this hybrid Bermuda that I have, to be honest with you, like I dropped my Lawn Boy all the way down, and as far as height cut goes, it gets about half an inch is what I usually cut it at, okay? So right now, and if I stick my finger in there good, it's at that first notch of my index finger. It's at an inch. It's maybe a little taller than an inch, okay? Now, my Lawn Boy doesn't get any lower than that, okay? So if you're trying to go for that golf green type, cut, you need to get a real mower. And not everybody's got a real mower. Why? Because they're expensive. The ones you can get at Home Depot or lower, they just don't go down lower, okay? So, go ahead and let your grass get a little taller. Okay, raise the height of the mower a little bit during the summer months. And then getting back to the point at hand is I'm going to show you, because I'm going to drop my mower all the way. That's the point of the video, because we got July 4th week coming up. Weekend, I should say. That grass. I got a piece of grass blade in my eye, I guess. And so what I want to show you is the reason why to not change your lawn cut, the height. Because if you scalp it like I'm gonna do today, that's why you shouldn't do it during the summer, okay? You're gonna get to that lower leaf tissue, and it should be unless you've been incorporating a lot of macros and micros, which I do, but we're gonna see today, it's gonna throw off the color, okay? And then part 2 of this is how you can get it back to green and thriving. See my 2 brown spots? These are 2 areas I was focusing on leveling this year. I used a compost material. Didn't work out in my favor. So anyways, I'm gonna use 700 green effect and some aerate, and I'm gonna do another application of humic acid. I'm gonna spray it on the lawn later this evening, okay, when it's cooler. I may do it tomorrow, but in 7 days, a week, we're gonna get this lawn, because I'm gonna scalp it right now. I'm gonna bring that height back down. I'm gonna give it an application of green effect, an application of humic acid, an application of aerate. I'm gonna go heavy on the inputs, and we're gonna see how green, dark green we can get, because that 700 green effect has got some iron. It's got 6% iron in it, and it should make my lawn pop again, but at a smaller cut. But primarily, you're not gonna wanna do this, okay? I'm doing it because I like to test everything in my lawn and see what works, see what doesn't work, and give you guys some input on what to do and what not to do. But if you feel the need, drop your cut if you want, but I recommend that you don't. Just let it grow tall, get a little, raise it up a notch on the mower deck, and then just let it thrive for the 4th of July, guys. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be showing you guys some before and after pictures throughout the video. All right, so I've already done 2 stripes, 2 passes. Hard to tell. Here's some of the grass clippings. We got about 1/3, maybe a 1/2 inch of grass clippings. Definitely violating the 1/3 rule there, but guys, what's up? Check that hairdo out. All right, man, we're getting this lawn ready for the 4th of July photo shoot, if you will. But as you can see, it's pretty green, except for that spot. I'm gonna show you some before pictures of how that was. That little spot, along with that spot when I started this video, which was last Friday or last Saturday, I forget, but what a world of a difference. Okay, and I'll tell you the 2 secrets that we did to transform that. All it was water, and we did an application of 818 X Green. Okay, so and we've been pushing that with more water essentially, and a little bit of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium growth. So the video originally is why it's okay to let your lawn get a little taller in the summer, why not to scalp it, why not to let it grow too tall, maintain a good cut, and that it's okay to let the grass grow a little bit taller, maybe bring that mower up a notch. And here's why. And again, I'll show you some pictures. I'll put a picture in here of how this was before we started cutting. After I scalped it, when we started the video, I just got through mowing, so I kept the mower at the same height. The point again of the video is what not to do. Why not to let it grow too tall and then scalp it down. There's another angle. Here's some more right there. Okay. Now today's Wednesday, 4th of July photo shoot time. Getting your lawn ready is on Saturday. So I've got the rest of today, Thursday, and Friday to maximize my opportunity and really push the growth of this grass. And the way that we're gonna do that, because I want you to keep in mind, a couple days ago, I already applied the 818. Okay, I was a month, 4 or 5 weeks already past due, so it was about that time. So I went ahead and put an application down. Now here's my last application, okay? I could have done this a few days ago. I could have done this the same time I did the 818 application, but I didn't want to. I wanted to give it a little bit of time, get some growth going. This is what we're pushing today, guys. 700 green effect, okay? This has got your urea nitrogen at 7%, sulfur 3%, and your iron. We're gonna give it a little green pop, okay, with 6% iron. From what I understand of the Next Fertility program, this is the only product that actually has iron in it, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and utilize the sprayer, hose-in sprayer, get some product down. We're gonna be doing, I think it's 6 ounces Summer months rate of 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet, okay? And then I'm just gonna push the heck out of those two yellow spots with some water, get this product in the soil system, and just see how this Saturday looks. You guys stay tuned. All right, so this is, what is this, Thursday, Friday? 9 days. 9 days from the time that I started this video. Today's July 4th. I want to wish everybody a happy July 4th. And don't forget why you guys are actually celebrating July 4th. That's the most important part, okay? Definitely celebrating our Independence Day as a country from being ruled by the bigger, at the time, countries back in the day, and celebrating our freedoms, our independence from those countries 200 and, oh God, some odd years ago. Here nor there, I'm not here to talk about that. What I am here to talk to you guys about is the revitalization, I guess you could call it, of my lawn before the 4th of July photo shoot. Okay, so the point of the video was essentially the reason why you guys should maintain height. Okay, if you're keeping your Bermuda grass short, you need to cut 2, maybe 3 times a week, especially if you guys are using a real mower and you're not using a PGR, okay, a plant growth regulator for that matter. If you guys are in the middle of the summer and you're just, you're cutting your lawn every 2 weeks, once a month, you are gonna have issues, okay? This is why we're advocates of weekly mowing, because what we can do is we can prevent a couple things, okay? One of the primary things that we can prevent is that. Okay, this is what happens when you go 1 week without cutting your lawn and you scalp it down, get back to what you were trying to maintain it at. Okay, you're gonna get those low cuts, all right? So, don't be afraid. Again, the original point of the video was, don't be afraid during the summer to allow your grass, Bermuda grass in particular, any grass for that matter, in the heat of the summer, just let it grow a little taller. Give it another ½ inch. Look how bad that looks. And I cut this morning, and I cut it Thursday, okay? Tuesday, that was smooth green, but I hadn't cut it before that since Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days before I cut it. When you let it go a week without cutting it, okay, especially on a hybrid Bermuda, it will have the marks, scalp marks, if you will, okay, more or less, okay. Here's the bigger picture that I wanted to show you guys. And again, happy 4th of July. Got my stars in there, got my wheel mower stripes, if you will. Pay attention to that area right there, that little brown spot, and then right there, okay? And earlier in the video, I showed you guys the before. I'll probably post another before and after video right here, or a couple before and after pictures of how that looked. And what I did was I transformed that. I decreased, because before it was this big old brown patch, brown spot there, brown spot. And it wasn't fungus, it's not disease. All it was lacking was a little nutrition and a little bit of water, okay? This area back here in particular, what I was doing is I had a low spot at the beginning of the season. And so I had used, instead of bringing in dirt from an outside source, I have compost that we've been long-term composting, and I went ahead and did some leveling with that. Well, that was a mistake, because what it did was it compacted the soil to the point where it wasn't getting enough H2O penetration, okay? And when you have compacted soil or sand and you lack that H2O penetration, you are gonna have some different spots in your yard. In my case, that area was so, dehydrated. All we did outside of the routine watering cycle is we gave that area some more water. Some extra water on top of the routine that we were already doing, and it greened up fast. In 9 days, I mean, you guys will see the pictures again as I post them, but that is a dramatic change. The additional 2 steps that I took to green up my lawn as fast as I could in 9 days is I gave it some fertilizer, 2 applications of fertilizer, I should say. One was a granular, okay, it's an 818 X Green from Carbon Earth. and that was at the low rate, 0.58, or I'm sorry, 0.48 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. I have 1,000 square feet to be exact. Actually, it's 992 or 94 square feet. But I put down 4 pounds of that product, 4 pounds at a 0.8%. Yeah, 4 pounds, 8%. Either way, it was good stuff. And then the second dose that I gave it on Thursday after I mowed was an application of Green Effect, 700 Green Effect. Okay, now that product is the only product from the Greene County Fertilizer product line that has iron in it. It has 6% iron. Okay, so I was looking to do two things. I was trying to accomplish filling in that spot right there. Let me see if I get a different angle over here, guys. I was trying to fill in that spot. Okay, we did that with more H2O pretty much, and then we did that with fertilizer, 818, and the 700 Green Effect application. Okay, all within a week. Now it does seem like a lot, okay, but what you can do is you can go at the low rate. Don't over apply. Just put a little bit of product down, spoon feed it if you will, and you can really transform a lawn in just a few days. Okay, in my case it took 9 days. Okay, had I done this 2 weeks earlier, I guarantee you these two little spots, this little guy right here and then this little guy right here, would all be just like the rest of the lawn. Here nor there, guys, that's it. Happy 4th of July. Don't get too crazy out there with the fireworks. Stay safe. Remember why we're celebrating the 4th of July. Just to send a thanks to everyone who's served, along with myself, back in my youth. Thank your veterans if you see one. Thank your officials, your police officers. Stop being a nuisance out there and do something productive, America.